Rich Benjamin took a 27,000-mile road trip through the fastest-growing white communities of America. He is a social observer and also the author of a book called Whitopia. He wanted to observe how white people gather in communities and segregate from others. He started his talk by asking the audience to picture a place where your neighbors greet your children by name, a place with splendid visits, and a place where you can drive just 20 minutes to put your sailboat on water. He then joked with the audience and said, "Sadly, I do not live in such a place." But not everything was well. There were immigration issues in Georgia. St. George's Citizens Council would hold regular protests against immigration, and there was a strong gun culture in North Idaho. In Idaho, he counted more Confederate flags than black people, and there was extreme paraphernalia of Confederate flags and white supremacist groups. A member of the Aryan Nation white supremacist group told him they are not white supremacists but white separatists. They don't think that they are better than others, but just want to be away from them. He ends his talk by stating that America is as residentially and educationally segregated as it was in the 1970s. He claimed that society can't move forward as individuals and backwards as communities. This talk was important today because of the Black Lives Matter movement. We as a society need to recognize the bias and racism that still exists today. He also claimed how he learned how a country can have racism without the racists. In his talk, he joked around a lot. One of the jokes he made was how to rent a home in Georgia's whitest resident communities, he had to do it over the phone, and also how golf is the perfect symbol of Whitopia. His clothing was appropriate, and he paced and used his hands to gesture and emphasize facts and details. His narrative experience as a black person in the white community and visual aids were also important. His statements could have been supported a little bit more by facts, but his talk was overall important to talk about the issues that may not seem like a problem today, but still in fact affect society.